your characters.
Steve, go first.
I am currently busy trying to do
Oh,
something, so someone else go first. Sorry.
all right, I'll go. I'll go. So I'm playing Kite in the Wind. She is a Tabaxi druid who is on a journey to prepare to be the leader for her druid grove. She is a Circle of the Shepherd druid, so she's got you all covered for heals, and she's got some claws in case you guys need to hurt someone. Ready for anything.
All right. Dodorum is a rather crude-looking Goliath who hasn't had the best life so far growing up, where he was kind of beaten up by his giant kind and then sent off to work with the circus. He has since learned how to take his expertise and use it in the wilderness to survive, becoming a ranger on his own. But with all of his time being beaten up and through the circus, he's mostly learned to stick to the shadows.
Alright. My character, Eldritch, is a warlock. He's been following the Great Old One. He's been traveling with you all for a while now, and he's had a change of heart, and he's softened up a bit. That's about it. He's becoming a nicer person.
So not as much of a jerkwad. Got it.
Yep.
Cool. So you all are hearing rumors of a mountain going missing. Mind you, this mountain is that the rumors are coming from. It's a couple days, you know, travel through the mountains in the good summer weather. It's not summer, but it's not winter either. It is very much the mud season for the mountain. So you're gonna have to be careful for some landslides, etc., going through, and you're thinking, oh, people are just over exaggerating the landslides and mud season of the mountain. Um, it's spring. It's things melt, and mountainsides tend to go sliding, rock and all. And after, 2 or 3 people claiming it's not mountainsides, y'all gotta be like, this can't be right. All right, we're going to the tavern. We're going to make a bet. You are going to be wrong. We're going to go prove you wrong. And you make a bet, just tavern shenanigans kind of level of happening. You all set out to see what happened. And you get to the area where the village you're in is currently located on the other side of a few other mountains to go to the one they're meeting. It's maybe 30 miles, but to the mountain where you would be able to, that's missing, but you take it. You're not really worrying about time. You're just going easy going. After a couple of days of travel through the mountain pass, You're coming down the slope where, okay, you should be able to see the mountain in question before too long. And the hill goes up and down, just typical mountain windingness. And as you're to the peak of one little section of rise to get around to a go back down in elevation, you hear a very loud roar. And all of a sudden, you think the mountain might actually, you're starting to think this might be more plausible than you realized. How do you react to that?
Hearing the roar, Dodorum would like to go ahead and use his primal awareness to expend a spell slot, and sense if there are any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiend, or undead present within 6 miles. Feature does not reveal location or number, just the type.
Yeah. So much to choose from. I'll do mage armor, I guess, for now.
Noted.
I take a sip of my wine and say, "Boys, we got some work to do."
Okay. To the ranger. I actually had to pull it up and read the list myself for a moment because long list, that was quicker. For some reason, you would expect, something on that list to ping. You get nothing. The area you're in, you would expect to at least get something, like maybe a dragon or an elemental or even a fae to ping. You don't even get those. Nothing. Pure nothingness, almost scary level of nothingness.
Alright.
DM, does my character see a large tree anywhere nearby?
You see a bunch of them.
I'd like to touch the closest one to us right now to establish a link with it.
You do so.
Wonderful. In case we need to get out, I have a very, very useful spell for us to use.
Being as I'm familiar with the mountains, would I know what kind of tree he just connected with?
It was an aspen.
Okay. Um,
For whatever reason in my mind, I kind of got you in northern New Mexico, near, starting off kind of in Cimarron, New Mexico, and then moving west through the mountains, about halfway to Taos. If just so you can kind of get an idea of like the terrain. So high elevation Rocky Mountains. You're probably right now around just under 9,000 foot. You're probably a little. I'd say you're probably about 8,500 feet elevation, or close enough to say 8,500. Maybe 87. probably that 85, 8,700 foot elevation. So
That roar, would I be able to recognize it as like a roar from possibly a giant?
Shit.
Or can I roll
you're
some
Goliath.
sort of check to identify what that kind of roar that was?
You're Goliath, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Favored enemy of giants, dragons, and fae.
You know what is not a giant roar? Go on and roll me nature to try and figure if you can't kind of figure out what kind of thing would make that kind of roar.
Okay, that's going to be an 8.
You think that is the roar of a obviously massive reptilian bear of some kind. You
Reptilian.
think a massive bear with a hint of reptilian in it. You're pretty sure Wizard's been doing some sort of weird experiments.
Kite would like to expend a third level spell slot to speak with plants. And I'm going to do that on the nearby tree to the one that I touched. I'm going to animate it with the spell, and I would like to, once I animate it, ask, "Hey, mighty Aspen, have you seen by chance what this large creature might be roaring around and destroying mountains?"
Double check something on that wording to make sure I do this correctly. It's been a while since I've messed with Speak with Plants. I'm pretty sure I'm good, but
Oh, it's actually plants within 30 feet of me. A lot of
yeah,
them wake up.
that's
Yeah.
what I thought. So, so the plants within 30 feet of you currently have not seen whatever that makes that sound. What they have seen, all manner of living creatures, not of plants, and plants that can move. Basically, anything that's able to run has been running. They have seen elk, they have seen mule deer, they have seen bears, mountain lions. The other day they saw, or just recently, they saw a earth elemental bolting from the area. Some of them have actually seen dragons running. Fae, like whatever this thing is, they couldn't tell you. They haven't seen it. But everything in their mother that can run is running. And they wish they could run too. They don't know what's going on, but they don't like it. They are scared of dying.
Do you presume this whatever this being might be has come from underground?
No idea. All I know is things are running from it.
Could explain why I don't recognize it.
Alright, you've been the most helpful. We'll go try to do something about it. Don't worry, trees. We'll take care of you. I promise. That's a druid's promise right there.
Thank you, kind druid. We appreciate this.
Bid you adieu.
And one of them actually says, actually, I think one of them dropped something as he was running. The first one we saw run, and one of the trees actually gestures and moves its branches in a weird way, so that you were given basically what looks to be a used scroll of some kind.
I appreciate this. I will make sure to make good use of it. Okay, and as I part with them, so I received a scroll of some kind, is what you said, right? Can I inspect it real quick to see if I understand what the scroll is?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Arcana, yes.
Roll me an Arcana check. This is a used spell scroll of some kind.
22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
This is a powerful spell scroll designed to summon something bad, but you can't tell what it's actually summoning. All you can tell is that someone used this thing and summoned the apocalypse. Level threat, basically.
So did you say someone used it? Is it a used spell scroll?
Used. It has been used.
I thought they vanished after being used, but okay, we'll roll with it. This one has been used. Okay, so I relate this to the party. I after studying this scroll, I relate this to the party, saying that this is some very powerful spell scroll. Eldritch, you might want to take a look, but I think it was already used to summon whatever creature we're facing. I don't know what it says. Exactly. But the magic emanating from it is terrifying.
Eldritch, if you are able or proficient in Arcana, you may also make the check. And hello, welcome, good old mouse.
Hey, Mouse.
Ooh, 13.
Eldritch, you look at this thing, it looks to you typical summoning conjuration school. Nothing at all gives you any bad vibes about it. You barely can even read most of the words.
Gonna crumble it up and throw it over my shoulder. It's useless.
I figured.
You should not litter like that.
He's right. And I cast Create Bonfire on it.
Dang it, I was just gonna do the Eldritch Blast to it. Dang it, you beat me to it.
18 damage to the used spell scroll.
That is why you do not use litter. You cause fires.
But I put it out as soon as the burning, as soon as the deed is done.
Real quickly to catch Aiden up, who I see has now joined us while you are getting yourself set up.
You actually might want to wait a minute. I'm on mobile still. I'm waiting for my computer to boot up.
Oh, you're good. I just figured you might like a chance to get a base recap of what we've done so far. To give you
Yeah, I
that.
just want to be able to. I just want to be able to actually hear and understand everyone, so I know what I'm getting into.
Gotcha.
Do you want to wait? Okay. Yeah. I just
So whenever Mouse is ready, we can do that. In the meantime, so we now have a bonfire spell scroll. Anything else y'all chuckleheads are doing?
I would like to investigate the tracks.
Yeah, they did mention there were tracks. I would also like to check the tracks, see where they were coming from specifically.
It's
Would
very
you like to
obvious.
help me?
Like,
I don't have proficiency in survival. Huh? Sorry.
it's pretty obvious. Anyone proficient in survival and tracking will easily be able to tell. They were not trying to hide where they were coming from. They are all running, mad rush, for your life, chaos, just run for your life before you die, hope you don't die, all coming from the valley that you were heading towards.
And Jimtu, have our characters traveled here before? Are we familiar with this terrain?
Yes.
Okay.
You would know that just on the other side of the... You're basically going up a little bit and you're going to hit the peak of a little spot. Then you're going to start winding down into a lakeside village. This lakeside village is at the base of, well, close to the base of the mountain in question. Mind you, this is also the tallest mountain peak in very long distance, like pretty much the entire region. If anyone is familiar with the area around Cimarron, halfway to Taos is Mount Wheeler, the tallest peak in the state of New Mexico. That is actually the location equivalent. In game, they would probably call it Mount. Trying to think of a good name.
Roll a history check.
Oh, that's a good idea. I know, right?
I wish that worked, right? You forgot something, just...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Thunderbird.
Hinderberg. So that's the name of this mountain that we're searching for. Or
The mountain you're
moving
searching
towards.
for is Mount Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. Okay,
The
wonderful.
legends around it are... Anyone familiar with northern New Mexican mountains and lore is going to pick up on where I'm stealing this from a different mountain. Actually called Shiprock. Or a few others in the area. Basically, one day, a dragon decided to skydive to grab a rabbit off the ground, got its head stuck in the ground, and has been there stuck ever since.
Dragon, you say? Okay, this is lore we all recall. Wonderful. My character does have the wander feature, so I typically have an excellent memory for maps, geography, and I can always recall general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me. So in asking this, I'm trying to understand what do I know about this specific area. You mentioned one lake, you mentioned a settlement by it. Yeah?
It is called the Phoenix Nest Lake. Again, a lot of traditional lore into why they name things, although no actual evidence, quote unquote, to prove that's what happened. But the stories are fun little folk tales that have been passed down through the generations.
Would there be any folklore or tales about dragon turtles?
Not in this area. You are in an area that does not have a water environment big enough to support a dragon.
Any type of gargantuan creature type lore that's in this area?
Mount Thunderbird, another dragon lore. Otherwise,
I think we need to get eyes on this mountain. I assume we don't see it still, right? You said where we need to travel a little bit up, right?
you're gonna travel a little bit up, and you're going to kind of sidewind around
Do it.
the side to get a good view. You're
Yeah,
probably
let's take a look.
a mile from view of it, or of the town.
Okay.
How high up do you say you need to be?
To see it?
Mm-hmm.
Out of the way.
You're at a point where you can't really have a good angle at it because of the other mountains around you in the pass. You are currently somewhere around 8,500, 7,500 feet in elevation. You are probably about a half mile from being able to get a good sight on the actual village. Named
I
after
think we're just on the other side of a mountain peak, basically, and we just need to cross that to see further past. Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of wandering the mountain passes, and you have to come around an area where you've just got too many mountains and hills in your way to get a good sight. Give it about half a mile, you'll be at a good site where you will see the village and the mountain as well.
So no tree or nothing that we can climb, or
Not with the other mountains. You've got a whole bunch, but none of them are going to get tall enough for the mountain.
I see Eldritch looking around for trees, and I'm like, Eldritch, we'll reach the peak in just half a mile if we keep moving.
yeah.
And it's more accurately, you got to get around a section of mountainside, not quite cliff, but steep incline that you just can't really easily traverse over. It's not the common road for those actually taking the roads.
Okay, we're gonna cross this valley of some sort or peak, and we're gonna see the big mountain over there. Everything's gonna be fine, everyone. Mountains don't just disappear. And our friend here already used his primal awareness, and he detected no dragons. It's not like the dragon woke, right? And then a pause, right? Kind of waiting for reassurance from the gang.
Sure. We'll say that.
Right.
Looks like Aiden might be about to join us, from what I'm seeing. Got a loading screen on him. What's up, my guy?
What's up?
Yeah, sorry, I've still got my green screen from streaming Mushpocalypse. Give me a second to change that.
You're good. So, Aiden, real quickly to catch you up on basically more or less what you've missed as you had to travel from the other town. The party has heard rumors of a mountain being destroyed and, basically collapsing. Specifically, the tallest mountain in the region, Mount Thunderbird. You were in a community in the tavern, not far from there, probably a couple days travel during the normal summer weather, being the current springtime weather, because there are, landslides and mudslides, because mud season takes a little bit longer, so it probably took you 3 days or so, rather than the normal 2, to traverse the mountain passes to go to the area to see. You effectively get to an area where you're maybe half a mile from seeing Phoenix Nest Lake and Phoenix Nest Village at the base, or close to the base, within a couple miles of Mount Thunderbird, in a nice little mountain valley surrounded by other mountains. You all are coming from the east and traveling west. You get to a point, you hear a large, loud, some kind of roar. And you really took this thing more as of a tavern-esque shenanigan dare, thinking there's no way this is true. Just people worrying about mudslides. It's a normal time of the year thing. They're tourists from wherever. They're idiots. They don't know what's going to happen. And there's no way it can't be true. And after enough time, you all take a challenge and as a dare and a bet to go prove them wrong. And up until you heard the roar, you were thinking there's no way it's possible. It's just a whole bunch of stupid malarkey people are making up. The ranger in your party uses primitive awareness, gets nothing. Normally you expect a little something of ping. Elemental, fey, occasional dragon, in the area where you're at. Wouldn't be surprising. Didn't get anything and was scary silence on that level. The druid started talking with some of the plants around you, and they haven't seen anything themselves, but what they have seen is everyone is fleeing something for their lives. As in, left their homes and everything and just full on fled. They don't have time to get their own belongings. They have seen elementals, a couple of dragons, some fae, bears, mountain lions, elk, mule deer, everything, you name it, it's been fleeing. That's really all you've been able to figure out so far. You know that there is a lore of the mountain that basically says big dragon skydived to get a rabbit bit for a meal and got its head stuck in the earth, and it's been there ever since, and that's what made the mountain. Now one of the party members has just made the dragon sure didn't wake up, did they? Followed by an awkward silence. And Steve going, sure, yeah, that's absolutely correct.
And even if it did wake up, I would know.
Exactly. This is fine. Mountains don't wake up out of the blue. Just to add out of character, there was also a spell scroll that we found, right? That showed that some powerful evil being was summoned, and it was already used. So we burned it, because we don't litter.
That is awful there. And not really being, but thing.
Thing. Okay.
You're not sure if it was a being or just some horrifying thing. Something was summoned, you don't know what.
Yeah, right. To
Good
the
question.
mountain where it used to be, anyways.
I was going to just ask. So Aiden is just inserted, not introduced, right? Just to confirm how we're proceeding with this.
With you the entire time.
Thank you. And I see you're a custom lineage, but what exactly are you? Sorry.
Gul'dan is a hunched over, elderly looking orc.
Okay.
Is that a Power Rangers reference, Golden?
No.
I saw the Power Ranger shirt and I was wondering.
It's actually in honor of I think most of us have heard what happened
I
today.
heard about it today.
Yeah.
The white/green Power Ranger ended himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Really?
Yeah, he committed suicide and he was due for he was doing like a whole bunch of stuff in this next year that would have made him like a whole bunch of money, but he up and killed himself today.
Oh crap. That sucks.
Yeah.
And it's on the stream now. All right. But okay, I was asking because I wanted to do something very specific by the time you joined, and that's why I wanted to confirm, because I want to see if I'm taking you on the ride with me. So Kite, seeing that Eldritch is very interested and very, very eager to find out and see this mountain, I tell our Goliath friend Dodorim, hang on, we'll be right back. And I pull out my broom of flying, and I command it to wake up. I put on my nature's mantle, and I invite Eldritch with me on a quick ride, so we can just take a better look.
Oh, yay!
I
That saves
can
me a
show
spell
you
slot.
the world.
Saves me a spell slot because I was gonna use fly to fly up to look around.
We covered, bro. We covered. I took all the good stuff.
Gonna tiptoe my way to the front and put my hands out. I'm the king of the world.
200 pounds is the weight limit on that. I'm currently carrying 98 on me.
Steve, acrobatics check to not fall to your death.
So
Oh.
here's the thing: as soon as you get to a high enough above the trees,
Yeah.
you actually could try that, Steve. You see a thing.
Once we stabilize, kind of do your thing.
Fine. Alright.
Oh wait, no, it can carry actually 400 pounds. It just becomes 30 feet per movement instead of 50 if it's 200 pounds or more. Yeah, so we travel like that for a little while and
Oh, you
going up.
far before you see what it is. I'm just.
I knew the broom would come in handy while we're looking for mountains.
You see that the mountain is in fact gone, and you all hear the roar again as those flying on the broom see
I knew it.
that
I
huge
freaking
monster.
knew it. That was the second creature I pulled up when I was in there guessing between the dragon turtle and that. I was like, huh, it's one of those two.
Jimtu, would you mind showing me again? I had to step out for a second.
You were
Trash.
on broom 6, so you actually wouldn't see it yet.
Keeping it in mercy.
Wow.
Actually,
okay.
Sean stepped away too. For just
Yeah,
a
I
second.
did.
It's your turn. We didn't even have to send it in private chat.
The other two that were on the broomstick, what do you do upon seeing what took out the mountain and currently heading towards the village to raise it?
What the fluff, Eldritch? Are you seeing this?
Yeah. We're dead.
What do you mean we're dead? Are you actually suggesting we fight this damn thing?
I mean, based on the direction it's currently heading,
I'm not looking at that.
if someone
No
doesn't
metagame.
kill it, it's going to take out your home. Your home village is going to be gone.
I mean, we gotta do something. But maybe we fight smart. Okay, first of all, let's return to the group before that thing looks at us funny.
If things go badly, I have a plan.
Do you have a plan if things go good?
Nope.
Okay.
I have a plan
At least
for
we're-
the bad.
So we're already halfway prepared, basically. That's good. That's good. Let's return. And I turn the broom, and we fly back to the group. All right. And upon landing, we relate this information. I see a beast. Which can I do a nature check or something to see if I recall what this is?
Sure.
Sure. Anybody want to help me? Who's proficient in nature? I'm gonna describe this thing. Nobody proficient in nature, huh? Okay, I'm all alone on this. So it had horns. It was a big boy. Dirty 20. Right, it was that thing. It was a big dragon thing.
This is
No, there's no dragons. I told you, no dragons in the area.
it's not a dragon, but you know what it's called.
It was called the wait, now you deleted the link. Now when I needed it. I want to use my help from a friend. Oh, shit. What was the thing called again?
The giraffe.
Giraffe.
Tarrasque. It's a Tarrasque. It's a mother fluffing Tarrasque. How did that thing get lost in here? I don't know. But if we don't stop it, our villages are going to be destroyed. We don't have time to go back and call for help from the Adventurers Guild. All right, boys. I kind of slap my fluffy paws together and start rubbing them. Like, what are we going to do? Let's start thinking.
I put my hand out. We got this.
Are we doing this right? Okay. I'll put my fluffy hand on Eldridge's. I reach
We got
downwards.
this.
You know I hate
Right,
when we
right.
do this.
You know he won't stop until we do it.
But it's so
Let's do
stupid.
You know he won't stop.
Let's do it. Let's
We
go.
could just go
Come on.
the other direction.
Okay, fine.
No,
I mean, it's going that
Yeah,
way.
not
We go
going the
this
other
way.
direction.
Oh, man.
Put your paw in. Paws in, everyone.
Dodorum will start walking in the direction that they described.
God damn it, Donovan.
We're going.
1, 2, 3, team.
I'm hobbling after him.
And it was coming towards your old group, so
Heading this way.
yes, heading towards you all.
Alright.
I am going to go ahead and
Opposite side of the valley.
Wonderful. I'm gonna prepare my weapons.
yeah,
I'm gonna hop on my broom. And I'm gonna stay just closely above the group and be ready to react. I'm mostly focused on kind of reacting to the situation and providing support and going all out. Yeah. And I head right above Doreen.
So you all head to face it. Cool.
That we do. Elders, did you want to ride?
I think I will cast fly.
Yeah.
You-
That's all that
How long
happens.
does that work though?
Any spells in preparation for the upcoming fight?
yeah.
Let's take
Oh,
care of
yeah.
that.
It only lasts up to 10 minutes. I don't want to do that yet. Then.
Mm. I was going to say it sounds like more like a combat thing.
Yep.
You can have that ready for when you're about ready to fight, so that's fair.
Water breathing. We won't need water breathing.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I'll have that ready before I fight.
I will go ahead and when it looks like we're gonna get into the fighting, I have a spell. I'll be ready to throw up. But when I see this creature's about, what was it, 600 feet?
So
600, yeah.
Oh, by the way, how far away was it? Just to approximate travel distance while we make our way there. Not running.
you will
Like that.
start combat within 150 feet of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm gonna stay 600 feet back with Sean.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're 600 feet away from it right now. Did I get that right?
So you will be able to do so.
Oh,
That's
I
nothing
guess
else.
I gotta do that, don't I? Summon devil.
Using which feature?
Summon fiend.
Summon Fiend to get a devil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jimtu. I've asked a bit, but I didn't quite understand how far away we are travel time.
You are half a mile from the being able to see the village and the lake,
Okay.
which also gives you the ability to see the mountain. However, it's a winding trail, so when you flew, you basically flew up high enough and you saw it.
Right. And so I saw the beast standing where the mountain was, or where was it approximately from the mountain, where the mountain was supposed to be?
Basically, it is what would have been the opposite side of the town edge once you got to town.
So
Or
so the base of the mountain. So basically this beast is right next to the village.
so you basically got about 2 miles, give or take, between
Okay.
the village and the mountain,
Hmm.
but it's flat and it doesn't look like quite a full 2 miles because it's just a big mountain valley. But like I said, the trying to think, do I have?
I may help you simplify this because basically I'm leading to one question. If I summon something that's only up for an hour, am I gonna waste that slot if we're gonna be traveling for an hour reaching the beast right now? I'm trying to approximate the distance to get him so I can know when to pop the
Okay.
spells basically.
What I'm going to do basically,
Mhm.
any spells like that you want to have up, you can have up at the start of combat. I'm not going to worry about the duration of any of them because you will have time to travel, get a few rounds of preparation of spell casting in, and start combat easily enough while still being a good distance from the thing.
Okay, so in that case, you recommend I wait on summoning anything until you tell us we're about to go into combat.
Because basically from this point, if you have anything to start that you want going when you start combat, do it now.
Do it now. Got it. Okay.
We're about to start combat.
Gotcha.
Okay. So how far away will it be from the creature once we start combat? Because I wanted to be a good 300 feet or so away.
You can be 300 feet away. Those that want 600 feet can also be 600 feet. There are good places if you knowing the layout of the land means you can choose an optimal place to attack from, and you can kind of spread out to get to those places quicker, and just be ready to start combat together. So real quickly, starting with Steve, you said you want to be 300 feet away?
Yep.
Okay.
And how far can my familiar go for me?
A good decent ways.
My familiar doesn't have range
It's not really
unless
kind
he's at
of
100.
range. It's just the only thing is being able to communicate with it telepathically. I believe. Aiden, you said 600 feet?
I would like my familiar to be 150 feet from it.
Okay.
Oh, it says it's only 60 feet is the
60.
telepath. So
Oh,
yeah, I can't have it that far away from me.
yeah, I
So
have
never
another
mind.
limit on that, but otherwise. So, where's your familiar in location to it, Steve?
Ooh. So, we'll just say it's with me for now.
Okay, with you.
Pretty sure the Trask can move pretty quick anyways.
I will cast a Pass Without Trace on the group. So everybody's stealth is increased by 10.
Everyone, go on and roll stuff. Also, go on and roll your initiative on Discord or D&D Beyond.
Just to remind myself, Pass Without Trace gives a plus 10 to stealth check, right?
Yeah, plus 10.
26 on stealth.
Nice.
And 14 on initiative.
Roll the initiative through D&D Beyond because it will auto put you there.
Yeah, I already did.
All right. So.
Oh, so I got a 31 on stealth. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, and I think before we actually start, I'm gonna use a. Let's see, what am I gonna use? I'm going to summon an elemental spirit. Pop at 8th level. No, wait, I'm lying. Or am I not? I upcasted it to 8th level. There we go. Which means, what is it? Oh, it's not me.
And I'm just waiting for Kite's initiative.
Ooh, my apologies. That'll be a 21.
There we go. Initiative.
Did my rolls ever come through? Because they're not showing on my end.
They did for me.
Okay, what were they?
Your initiative was 13. Your stealth. The stealth never actually came up though.
Okay. I wonder what. Oh, that's nat 20.
Nice.
Plus 11,
Plus
so
10.
30.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why I said plus 11.
I heard.
All right. So you all have successfully stealthed from the big T. All right. Okay. So, all right. And Dodoran, how far away were you wanting to be from it?
600.
600. And Kite?
Definitely stay back. I'll stay with Dorderin. I'm gonna be situated somewhere close to somebody in the back. And
Cool.
flying on the broom.
So you're kind of going to be up in the air, flying
My with an
nearby.
air elemental. Just to clarify.
Yep. And my fly would be activated too.
All right. Cool.
So much to track. It's so much fun.
Not really. It's actually fairly easy. I just gotta make sure I have the numbers written down every round. All right. So, start with initiative. Kite. What do you do?
So the air elemental and I are gonna try to move through the tree line so this beast cannot see us. If there is one available, if we're on a mounty surface, that's fine. We're gonna move our way down closer to the beast, but staying next to Dodorin the whole time. I want to stay grouped.
Okay. So you're kind of getting positioned.
Still getting positioned, yeah. I'm moving forward, moving with the group, getting position. I'm assuming Dodorin. Dodorin, are you moving? Are you gonna move forward? What's the plan?
I'm moving back as the creature comes towards us.
We're supposed to attack. Dodorin.
I will be. I will be.
That's the plan.
But he's so far away.
I'm 600 feet away with him.
Right.
That's not an
We're all
issue.
600 feet away.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you guys had started to spread off.
No, I keep saying I'm with the group. Theater right is hard. Infuriating.
Yeah, I can understand why I'm using a map. Imagine having instead of maps, you have the menus all able to be placed properly.
Right. But okay. In any case, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna ready in case I get attacked. I'm gonna counterattack with big bonfire. That's my ready action.
You do so.
Viciously attack with great bonfire.
Dodorin.
Oh wow, already. Well, seeing as this is what I can do, I am going to go ahead and I am going to make 3 attacks with my sharpshooter for -5 on the attack roll at this creature. So, is there a way?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, there was something I forgot. Spell. I am going to cast Guardian of Nature on myself. With the giant tree, so my skin becomes barky, leaves start sprouting from where I would have hair, and I gain 10 temporary hit points, con saves at advantage, dexterity and wisdom based attack rolls with advantage, and while I'm on the ground, enemies within 15 feet of me have it's difficult terrain. So,
Cool.
alright, so now I'm going to make those 3 attacks at advantage, -5.
Perfect.
So the first one is going to be a 23. Oof.
Okay, you hit.
Alright. So that is going to be plus 10 damage to this. So 20 points of damage. Actually, I'm going to use my Piercer to re-roll that 1.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to make that 26 points of damage instead.
Perfect.
Alright. Second attack. Critical hit.
Nice.
So
And
that
this is all magical piercing?
this is all with piercing, yeah. So I need to add an extra D8 on this.
Because you're using what kind of weapon?
Longbow.
Is it magical?
It's a +3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, make sure.
Alright, and then so critical hit, that's a 29, and then why are you not? 29 plus another 7, so 36 on that critical hit. And then the third attack is a 26 to hit.
Okay, hits.
And that is going to do 21 points of damage. And then I'm going to... I don't know how fast it is, so I'm going to move back 15 feet away from it. Assuming it's heading in our direction.
Okay. So you are now 615 feet away. Cool. All right. And after that, Golden.
Unfortunately, Gul'dan doesn't have much. 3 Eldritch Blamps. 22 on the first one. Do you want me to keep rolling, or do you want me to roll damage, or?
First one's a miss.
Okay. Second beam, 19. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
And nope, all three, just totally donk off. And then that's it for Gul'dan's turn.
Eldritch.
Eldritch. Well, Eldritch is going to go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast. Oh boy. Guess that's the only thing that's in range. Oh, nice.
29 to hit. So you hit it, but you notice nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Oh
Bounces-
boy.
Something causes it to bounce off.
Mm. Hmm.
You do have
Well,
other blasts as well. I will tell you now, same thing's going to happen to them.
I didn't hear what you said. Your mic broke up.
You have 2 other blasts. Same thing will happen.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and wait where I'm at and end my turn then. Because I don't know.
So, on its turn, it is going to dash towards those that were smacking at it.
What does it mean?
So, it moves 80 feet as a dash action. Aiden, you said you stayed still?
Yeah.
Okay. That's its turn, top of the round.
Okay. I'm just gonna use the hide action and hide in a lightly obscured area. As a bonus action, actually. And that's it. I'm gonna wait. I can't do anything at this distance. Too far.
Alright.
You're flying on a broom?
I am flying on a broom. I'm scared of it though. I'm here to support my friends. I'm not there to be a hero. Kitty has 9 lives, but it cherishes all of them equally.
So, Doran,
Was that my turn now?
yep.
Alright. Seeing as the others seem to be pretty frozen in their state and not moving as this thing is approaching, I am going to blow my horn of Endless Maze. So we're going to use that charge. So, with my action, I blow the horn in response. 3d4 plus 3 warriors. Let's find out how many. Decent. So 10 warriors are summoned from the abyss, appearing within 60 feet of me. They look like minotaurs, and they have the stats of berserkers. They return after an hour or till when they drop to 0 hit points. And so I am going to have them charge forward.
Cool. What's their moves?
Movement speed should be 30, so at this point
60
they're going
feet?
to, yeah, they'll dash towards them. I am going to go ahead and move 30 feet back, and I am going to also use my bonus action to hide.
10.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And that Gul'dan. You can tell that you have an ally basically summoning a whole bunch of things to go up and smack it, and moves back, disappears, and is trying to stay as far away from it as possible. What do you do?
Gul'dan is going to take a hint, and seeing that not magic missile, someone else's Eldritch Blast were bouncing off, and people are now running away. Gul'dan is going to start running away, and he's going to move back 30 feet into light cover, and then let me double check if this is an action or not. Gul'dan starts muttering in some guttural demonic language, and these ripped draconic like bat wings sprout out from his back,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to get ready to shoot up into the air if need be. But that's it for my turn.
Okay. Nice. All right. And after Gul'dan, hey, you Gul'dan, what you doing?
How far away is the Trask?
From you?
Yep.
220 feet.
220 feet. Hmm.
So Steve started at 300 feet away from it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I am going to use an action or bonus. How do you do potions in your games?
For this, you can use a bonus action to roll or an action to get max.
No, just saying for any potions.
Oh, unless it's a healing potion, it's probably going to be an action. I thought it was a healing potion. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna use Potion of Advantage. And I'm gonna fly forward 60 feet.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna delete it out of my inventory now. Okay.
You are 160 feet away from it.
Cool.
Anything else? I'm guessing no.
Nope,
Cool.
because all my spells are too short range. Gonna have to get close.
On its turn, it's going to dash forward again. It is now 80 feet away from Steve.
Woohoo!
God damn. All right, my turn.
And,
Uh,
yes.
Did you say it's my turn?
Yep, kite.
Perfect. So I, seeing that our goblin friend has rushed ahead and is now in grave danger all by himself. I'm like, oh god damn it. Human needs semantics again. So I'm gonna rush forward 50 feet forward through the trees. So hopefully I can stay obscured. By the time I reach 50 feet, I'm gonna use a bonus action with my nature's mantle to hide. And the air elemental is gonna travel behind me. It has a 40 speed per turn, so it's gonna be a little bit behind.
Okay.
It's like, Master, wait up, please.
So you're moving, hiding, and that's it? Okay.
Yes, I'm done too far. How far is it away from me once I reach that 50 feet?
410 feet.
Yeah, too far. I'm hiding for that turn.
Okay.
You said it's 90 feet from me.
Oh. It's 80 from you. You were 160, it moved 40, and then dashed for another 40 to make 80 feet. It just
I just
happened
need to
160.
dash once and step on you, basically.
Pretty much. But I'm flying, so it can't really step on me. It has to block me like a fly.
Oh, Alright. Alright, after that is Dodoran!
Alright, I am firing 2 arrows at this guy, still with advantage.
Okay.
Alright, first one is going to be and sharpshooter, so that's a 19, which I believe is going to miss, so I'm going to use Stalker's Fury to turn that miss into an extra attack, so I've got 2 more attacks still. Oh, that didn't roll advantage, so 25 or... Alright, so a 22 to hit. I believe you told Aiden earlier that's a miss. And then last attack is a 21 to miss as well.
Nice.
Okay. And then I am going to move 30 feet back. And I thought I had some. Nope. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Golden.
How far is this thing from us by now?
From you?
Yeah.
470 feet.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll shoot up 120 feet in the air using dash as a bonus action. Main action.
Okay.
And then I'll just hover there.
Cool. Alright. Eldritch.
Alright. Well, first, I'm gonna fly backwards 60 feet.
Cool.
Um,
140.
then I'm going to pop another potion. The Potion of Possibility.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. So, you're flying back again, and it's running up towards you, Steve. Another 80. So that puts you
40 feet
60
behind.
feet.
Yeah.
And
So I went back 60, so I was at 140 away from it, and I just moved 80 at me.
Yep.
So
You're basically
So-
back to 60.
yep, 60-foot distance between us.
Yep.
Perfect.
Kite.
How far away is the beast at this point? It's like 300 something, right? So-
330 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so since I'm flying ground level, I'm going to, on the run, dismount the broom and activate my feline agility. And so I'm doubling my running speed or walking speed. So I'm going 60 feet for this turn forward. By the time I get there, I am going to, again, mount the broom, get that ready. The air elemental is going to dash behind me, so 40 feet for the air elemental. And that still puts me quite some distance away from everyone. 280 from the beast, and plus minus 60, so 224 for Eldritch. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Should have been at 330 at the beginning of your turn after it moved. 60 would put you at 270.
Okay. 270, okay. So Goblin is, not Goblin, Eldritch is 210 away from me. I keep wanting to say Goblin because you're playing a Goblin, so it's like, it's just...
Yep.
Step up here a moment. There we go. All right. The pen I was using is trying to die on me, so I'll get a different one. Does not want to be writing dark enough to actually write. Oh, fuck. All right. So. Dodoran.
All right. Not doing the -5 on the attack roll. I'm going to go ahead and shoot twice at it.
Okay.
That is, oh gosh, I could have hit it this time.
That's it.
A 30 for that one. I'm going to re-roll the D8 on that with Piercer. So that is now going to become a 15 of damage. This one, yeah, we'll keep Sharpshooter off. So that is going to, oh, I thought that was going to be natural. That's a 29. So
That'll hit.
and that is going to be 12 points of damage as well. And that will be it.
See these arrows flying right above me.
No movement.
Moving back, and the berserkers are charging forward as always until they get there.
Cool. And they were going forward
60.
60 feet around.
Yep, 60 feet around. That is their dash. So.
All right.
He turns around and has these like Lion King flashbacks of Simba being stuck in that valley and all these bulls running towards him. I'm a cat too.
Dodoran, you said you moved back 60 feet or 30 feet?
I move back 30 feet. The berserkers run forward 60.
Cool.
Our
Make
berserkers.
sure I got all those numbers written down.
Got a little tiny war going on over here. Sending out troops and shit.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna start calling him General. General Dodoran.
Oh shit. I forgot about my familiar that's way past my 60 feet.
Red Con has been traveling with you.
Oh man.
Oh, we need.
Let
we
me
need
finish
combat
reading over
magic.
this spell, and then I'll go from there.
Hear this chill music playing. I'm like, this ain't right.
Gives me a moment to make sure I got my math here correct on the Warriors.
I'm about to add a whole lot more math for you, Jimtu.
Well, my math was correct, so. Alright.
All right, I'm going to fly 60 feet forward and spending a 5th level spell slot. This green flame energy swirls around Gul'dan's hands and shoots out into the ground. And rising up is this spectral demonic entity. I'm casting Summon Undead, specifically the Ghost variety. I'm just flavoring it to sound cool.
Yeah. Cool. That's perfectly fine by me.
And it's going to start rushing towards the Tarask.
Hey, its movement speed with a dash is.
With dash, it's 80 feet because it has a fly speed.
Hey. Feet. Hey. With its dash movement, it is now 190 feet away from the big boss. Eldritch, you are 60 feet away from it. Allies are running up behind you eventually to catch up with it. What do you do?
So let's go back and rewind a minute here. Let me think. So question off the top of my head, I can't remember. Level 15 Warlock, is there an extra spell that you can cast, leveled spell?
Me.
No. I was going to do a thing. I was going to do a 3rd level spell and then a 8th level spell.
So remember, you're a warlock. You get 3 5th level spells per short rest at level 15. Then you have a spell that you choose that's a 6th level spell that you get once a day, and the same for a 7th level spell and an 8th level spell, which you've already chosen.
Okay, sweet.
So
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure I got it right. Yeah. So
but
since I'm
you
only
can't
60.
use a single spell. Well,
Do it. I didn't hear you.
any spell you cast a 5th level or lower are treated as being cast at 5th level.
Okay.
So.
I am going to, since you're only 60 feet away, going to use Thunderstep. And I'm going to appear 5 feet next to the thing's face in the air.
Okay. So it takes damage is where you appear.
Okay,
Oh.
so you teleport yourself to unoccupied space you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sound, and each creature within 10 feet of that, you gotta make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 of
Nothing
thunder
there.
damage on a failed save.
The space you left. There was
Do what?
nothing else in the space you left.
Yeah.
There were no allies in the around where you left, or enemies.
Okay.
The square you started in, that's where the thunder damage happens, not where you end.
Okay.
So
You're right.
basically, you wait for it to get next to you or within 10 feet, then you thunder step away.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll just teleport over there anyways. Because I'm going to use this little puppy since I have to get going anyways. Did it show up in chat?
Let me go check.
It disappeared off my screen. I can't use it no more.
What were you trying to use? Because thunder step wasn't
Plane,
active.
plane shift.
Oh, you couldn't have done that. They're both actions.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're both an action in time, and they're also 10 level spells. So
Yep, that's what I was trying to figure out before I did all that.
you just plane shift.
It's cool. Alright, that's my turn
Hi.
then.
So Eldritch just plane shifts.
I wasn't close enough to plane shift. Because if I thundered, thunder stepped over there, that would have.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Trying to make sure I know what you're trying to plane shift. So.
Yeah.
So you are now next to it. And it's its turn.
Yep. This is where I die.
This is where you get butt hurt. So you're right up next to it. I need a wisdom save from you, Steve.
Would be wisdom.
Versus frightened.
Ooh, don't look
Yeah,
at
you're
that.
frightened of it now. You're absolutely terrified. Now, does a nat 20? Oh god. Ow. That's ow. Natural 20. So that's 36 damage plus another 23. You are grappled. Does a 22 hit you, Steve?
Yep.
So take another 32 points of damage from the horns. Yeah, that's another 24 as it tail slaps you. Make me a strength save versus prone. Oh wait. Never mind. You're gone. Another
Wait.
nat 20 as it claws you.
Yep, that's why, look at the chat. I said that as soon as I realized I fucked up.
Which chat are you referring to?
The voice chat. You can text in the voice chat.
Where's my text thing?
It's a little box next to the voice.
I got you. I'm coming for you, brother. You silly goblin. You always make me do this. You always make me cry first, though. Okay, I got him. Hopefully.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Yeah.
Kill the birthday boy. How do you feel about that? Are you proud of yourself?
Let me put you guys in my
Oh, it's
pocket while I
fake.
cook the hamburgers.
Alright. Oh. Yeah, that was. Woo! Ow.
God damn.
So did you
And I
figure
thought
out what I
Sean's
was
games
trying
were
to
brutal. What'd you say, Steve?
Did you figure out what I was trying to do?
Yeah, you were gonna try and do a thing that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to teleport over to him and then teleport him to another plane and be like, done.
Yeah.
Are we gonna keep going?
I can keep going while I'm cooking.
Well, I was gonna say, I might have a way to end this.
You can get him out of the way. Let's do it.
Okay,
I've got enough arrows.
You got a lot of walking to do first.
I'm
So it's
flying.
Flying, whatever.
Carrying
What's a fly?
its character in its mouth. Walk another 40 feet.
I find it funny that I rolled one nat 1 and he rolled 2 nat 20s. I don't think that's very fair.
I still had another attack. Do you know how many of those were at advantage, though? All but the first nat 20 were at advantage again.
Shit, I forgot about my thing of possibilities. I could have fucking used that to roll another 20 and pick the best one. I'm stupid.
Oh,
Dang it. I
Live
forgot
and
about
learn.
it.
Look at the kitty cat. Cute little kitty cat.
Oh yeah, this is my geriatric old man. This is spicy.
All right. So after simply walking another 40 foot, we're back to the top of the round. Kite in the wind.
How far?
230.
What about Eldridge?
I'm in the belly of the beast.
Wait, he gobbled him up?
In the mouth currently.
Currently in the mouth. Okay, my rescue plan just became a little bit more complicated. Tad.
It's not been swallowed. You can see the goblin basically hanging out of the mouth.
And not decapitated. Beautiful. Hopefully. I'm praying. I don't see blood, hopefully. So I'm hopeful. Oh god. I'm gonna rush forward on the broom, but I'm going 50 diagonally up. So that puts me at what, 25 forward, 25 in the air. And then the air elemental is gonna
So I'm gonna keep track of just for simplicity's sake, because I don't feel like doing Pythagorean theorem here. if you angle it slightly and move 50 feet, you can be 50 feet closer to it while also going up in elevation. Plus, you've got
Same
enough
height
distance.
though? So if I'm going 50 forward, I'll go 50 up?
Yeah, I'm not really going to care about that too much. Also, you've got like hills and everything that you're coming off of. You're coming off the side of the mountain. It's in the valley, so it gets wonky with elevation. We aren't doing battle maps because I am not doing the 3D battle map malarkiness.
Gotcha. Alright, I promise not to go too high. I can't do much anyways from far. So I'm flying. Air Elemental behind me. He's, I don't know already how far behind me, but I also commanded to go into the air. Moving 50 forward, he was 230, so that puts me at what, 180 from him? Okay.
Yeah.
At 180, I cannot do anything just yet. So I'm going to. Am I still in the brushes? How tall are these trees? Probably not 50 feet, right?
Probably at this point, I'm going to say you're out of the trees.
Out of the trees. Cool. Okay. And my turn.
Okay. After that, TotM.
Alright, going to go ahead and I'm going to take my first shot with sharpshooter. We'll start with that.
Okay.
That is going to be a 21 to miss, so I'm going to use my Stalker's Fury to make an extra attack based off of that miss.
Okay.
And I am not going to use sharpshooter for this one. Of course. Natural 20.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 3d8 plus 9, so an extra d8. There was a 1 in there. I am going to re-roll that 1 with Piercer, so another d8.
Cool.
Let's figure that out. Perfect, that's a great replacement. 11 plus 4, 15 plus 9, 24 points of piercing damage. And then the final attack is going to be a... Oh, I forgot it was supposed to be advantage. So, 28. And that is...
that hit.
That is going to be 14 points of piercing.
Okay. Are you moving?
Back. And Berserker's forward.
Berserker's forward, you're staying where you're at?
I'm moving back.
You're moving back 30?
Yep.
Yeah. Berserkers go forward 60. Okay. And Goldan.
How far am I out from the Tarrasque at this point?
From the Tarrasque?
Yeah, I know my ghost would have kind of a head start on me, but still.
290 feet.
Okay. So, still keeping in mind that I'm 120 feet straight up in the air, I'm going to full action dash another 120 feet straight. So that should put me at 140 away.
You're going 120?
Yeah.
So you'd be at 170, because you were at 290. So 7-0. Okay. And anything else?
I mean, I can't ready any spells because I used an action, so no, I'm good.
Okay. So now on Eldritch's turn, I'm going to roll his death save to see what happens. Okay. Noted. Right. Yeah. All right. And Tarask. The Tarask is going to go forward another 40 feet. Oh, Aiden, did the ghost move as well?
Yeah.
How far?
Let me pull the spell back up.
It was 150.
It would move another 80.
Another 80?
Yeah.
Cool. The ghost is now 30 feet away from the Tarask. Steve is, you see it swallow Steve.
Oh no.
It is swallowing the goblin. Uh, I love this. So, you see that it is now inside of the Tarask?
What is, Steve?
Yep, and that's it for the grass turn. Nothing else is quite within range to actually smack, although there are some things very close to being in range. So, cut and win.
Yep. Okay, so I'm 140 away from it, right?
I have you 180.
Sorry, how much you said?
180.
180. Oh, I thought I moved
Very
pretty
good.
far. Okay.
So,
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm moving forward, and how tall is it?
wait, no, you would be 140. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
I forgot to take off the last 40 feet of movement. It did.
Right. Okay. So moving 50 forward and upward. How tall is this beast?
This thing is a good. Probably. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna go read a thing and see if it actually said it.
Okay.
50 feet tall.
50 tall. Okay, so I'm already, I go 50 above, so I'm already at 100 above it, right? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't want to go quite that tall. So I want to stay within 30 feet, but right, so above it. So 80 feet in the air, moving 50
Okay.
feet forward. There we go. And then the air elemental, he went say 40 into the air, and he's going 80 this turn into the air and going forward 40. And that puts me at 90. At 90, I still don't believe I can do anything yet. Ooh, no, I can. Ooh, so at this point, I go splat with entangle. I try to entangle him. He needs to do a DC 18 on strength. If that was quite right.
You said 18?
It says 18. Right, save D. My spell save DC. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare.
Passive.
Passed. God damn. All right. Well, everything under it becomes difficult terrain for 20 feet. So from that point on, Do I have vision on Eldritch?
No, it's been swallowed. Went from hanging out of the
Better.
mouth, tipped the head back, and just swallowed the goblin whole.
Damn. Okay. I think. How far is my elemental away from the beast at this point? It's quite behind, I assume.
It's had a 40 to your 50 move, correct?
40. 40. Uh-huh. And it went all the way up to 80 in the air.
And you summoned it on the first round of combat, correct?
Yeah. And on
Yeah.
one turn, I used feline agility and went 10 feet ahead of it. But yeah, basically 40 since then. It's been I'm on the 5th round now, I think? 6th round?
Of combat.
Which one you said?
Round 6.
Combat. In one round, we went forward. So 4 rounds of 40. Right?
So basically, it's 60 feet behind you.
Yeah, it's behind me. So 4 rounds of 40, that put him 80. No, I'm thinking 160 forward since we started.
Just want to figure it out. Your move is 10 foot higher than it.
But I
So-
went.
Kind of trying to get close as well, which is what I figured you were doing with it. It would
Right.
be 60 feet behind you.
50.
Jordan,
Okay.
so 150 for it.
Right. Okay. Okay, so it's just gonna try to keep moving forward. And that's the end of my turn for now. So I
Cool.
can't do anything for Eldritch.
All right.
Go to rim.
Going to start with a sharpshooter attack. That is going to be. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. 26.
That'll hit.
All right, we're gonna do that damage. That is a plus 10 on top. It makes it 23 damage. Going to do another sharpshooter. And that is going to be a 24.
That'll miss.
Alright, then Stalker's Fury, he's going to take another shot. Oh, keep forgetting to click the frickin' thing. That is going to be a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
And that I'm going to reroll with Piercer, so that becomes 15 points of damage. And I'm moving back 30. And how close are those berserkers now?
The berserkers are 145.
Alright, they're going to charge ahead another 60 feet.
Oh.
So that puts them at 85. Alright. Huh. Yeah, that's a good distance for them. Alright.
You move back another 30. Okay. Goldan.
Okay. Keeping up with numbers, I am 170 feet away, correct?
You forgot to calculate its last move. 130.
Perfect. I'm just going to move up 10 feet, and I'm going to cast at 5th level Synaptic Static. And I need it to make a DC 21 Intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, intelligence. $23. $23. That was insanely high roll.
How? I'll argue numbers with you later, but okay.
I rolled insanely high. Not much below a 20.
All right. Well, regardless, I'm gonna shoot up 50 more feet into the air, and then
So, yeah. Okay. Does the ghost move 60
80.
or 80? 80. So,
Well, I mean, if it can get within melee range with just the 60, it'll do that. But if it's not going to be able to, then yeah, it'll dash.
it is right now 150. Wait, no, that's from one of those. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's the ghost is 30 feet. So, the ghost is like 30 feet away.
Okay, so then yeah, it'll just use its fly speed to get up to melee range, and it's going to multi-attack.
Okay.
So it's going to get...
Roll.
Okay, 1 second. That is a 23 on the first attack.
Miss.
Yeah, 2 23s in a row.
So your ghost goes to hit it, can't get a good strong hit with the armor. It just the Tarrasque scoots aside and lets its spines guide you. How dare you torture me with a burger, Steve? I'm gonna go make my burger. Yeah.
That's it for my turn.
Cool. To find out what happens to the Goblin Steve, I'm going to roll a d20. Hey. Uh, yes, Ncast, you could dash on a broom.
Apparently. Too late for that. But anyways.
It's never too late to run away.
Running away is not an option.
Oh, yes, it is. Watch me.
All right. So, with that, it's the Tarrasque turn. You will see the Tarrasque belch. And having a ghost thing in front of it is going to go smacky on a ghost. Missing the ghost with a nat 1 to bite it. So it goes up to bite the ghost, and thinking it's going to be more boreal than it is, just goes down and basically headbutts the ground. Not thinking.
Does it get its head
I'm
stuck in a
ready.
rabbit hole?
Thankfully, no. Not that bad of a nat 1.
I don't know. If it rolls another nat 1, I think it's only fair.
25 to hit the ghost.
Let me double check my stat block. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that other claw will hit. What's the hit points of the ghost?
Not great. How many is it getting hit for?
Got hit 4 out of the 5 times. The only one to miss it was the bite. So each claw, there's 2 claw attacks for 28. Its horns do 32, and its tail does 24.
Nope, the claws and the horns kill it. It had 50.
Okay, mind you, this is not magical. So if that matters, so yeah. It had 50 total?
Yeah. Base 20 and then plus 10 for each spell slot over third, because I casted it 5th. So 20,
yeah.
30, 40.
Well,
Yeah, it did.
yeah, so the horn and the tail don't actually hit it. Instead, it will move 40 feet, and with that, put it in range. Ghost is Gonzo. Alright, and All right. That is it for the Trask. Height in the wind. Excluding height.
It's
You are about
high.
another 50 feet. But you're
Sorry,
also
how many you said?
50 feet horizontally plus whatever height.
Gotcha. Okay, so I am going to. And how close is it to the elemental at this point? Could you remind me? Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Oh, there it is.
Sorry, my Discord decided to crash on the computer for a moment. Don't know why. All right.
So my last question was, how far away is the elemental currently from the Trask?
So the elemental
150 behind me, so like 100 away from it?
about 110.
110.
That-
In that case, so I'm gonna go ahead and dash with the air elemental forward 80 feet, and myself I'm gonna move backwards 50, so I'm hovering above the Tarask, and I am going.
You
Sorry?
in we're gonna put you in the air 50 feet above it.
I believe I was 30 feet above the tallest point of it, so 80 feet in the air total.
Okay, so 80 feet.
That's where I'm trying to stay. And then as far as damage, I'm gonna go ahead and cast damage spell. And for that, I'm gonna go with Creed Bonfire. Wait, can I outcast this? No, I cannot. Alright. I am not a damage character. uh let's see.
It doesn't look like Trask cares about the fire.
Wait. Okay. At all?
At all.
Resistant to fire. Oof.
Not a resist.
Bastard. You bastard.
It
Immune.
looks like it enjoys the fire. It looks
Enjoy
bad.
the fire. I will keep that in mind. And I guess that is it for my turn.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and keep this going. Sharpshooter with my longbow. If I can click with my left hand. Let's see here. Oh, just off. That is going to be a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to be 26 points of piercing damage. Second one, also sharpshooter. Oof. There we go. That is going to be a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to be 23 points of piercing damage. Again, I am going to move 30 feet back. The Berserkers, for a change, they're what? 45? They're going to move up 30 feet, and they are going to prepare to attack recklessly with their great axes. And yes, I have all 20 d20s ready for that.
Oh, God, I love it. Yeah, cool.
And that's my turn.
Golden. I believe Goldan stepped away for a moment. Oh, he's back.
Apparently Spice didn't tell him it's his turn.
Apparently,
What's up?
it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Trying to do like 3 different things in the background.
Yep, feel that. At least you don't have a cow outside your window.
Fuck you. I'm gonna spend my last 5th level spell slot and try to synaptic static this bastard again. I need another intelligence saving throw.
As long as I don't roll ungodly high again.
Huh?
10.
Cool. I get to do some damage, and it's. Let me double check something. Cool. 29 points of psychic damage.
Someone else finally joining the game of doing damage to this thing.
Not just that. There's a
I
lot of
tried,
other-
okay?
Oh, and synaptic static has a fun little thing.
Yeah, minus a d6.
Yup, every attack roll you make is minus d6.
Ooh.
That's fine. You don't want to know what the nat 1 would have been total. So. Alright. You said it was how much damage?
29 points of psychic.
Psych, my dude.
Okay. And with that, is that the end of your turn, Aiden?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
The Taras is going after one of the berserkers.
Alright. As it approaches, the highest I rolled for the whole group was a 24.
It doesn't get within melee range of them.
Oh. Okay.
It literally moves forward 5 feet and starts attacking.
Excellent.
Its bite is a 10-foot reach.
Okay. Whichever ones that he attacks die. Armor class of 13, I'm pretty sure it hit, and then... Oh, 68 hit points, it might live.
The bite missed. Another nat 1. So I'm not even subtracting the d6. That's a nat 20
Bye-bye.
for a claw on one of them. So the d6 is again irrelevant. So that one that just got clawed takes 28 plus another 29 from the crit. What is the armor class on the barbarian? You said 13?
13, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that is not a natural 1 hits. So.
Literally, even with the d6 being
Yep.
a 6. All right, so another 28.
Okay. So there's
So-
one down.
Okay. Now the horn hits one of them. 32 points of damage, piercing from the horn.
Alright.
And that same one needs to make a DC 20 strength check or be knocked prone as the tail whips it for 24 damage.
Alright. Prone. What was the damage between the two?
56 damage total, piercing and bludgeoning, and DC 20 strength save or be knocked prone.
Alright, prone.
Prone, cool. And now it is going to move up into direct contact with the warriors while also doing its frightful presence. So all the warriors are remaining to make a wisdom save.
Alright.
The elemental, Ncast,
Yes, sir.
Aiden, you will also need to make a wisdom save.
2 of those berserkers save.
DC 17.
Yep. So I had an 18 and a natural 20.
Cool. So
I got
to
a
the
30.
save. What?
I got a 30 on the wisdom save.
What is the mouse's save?
21.
21.
Oh, did I need to do it for the elemental as well?
Yes. Unless it's
Give me a
muted here.
second. Okay. Oh.
Anything failing a 17 or lower gets the frightened condition.
So wisdom, no modifier. Okay.
Alright, since it stepped up to these guys, now you want me to roll those attack rolls?
Now you can do that.
Alright. It's not looking good.
Okay, the elemental got a 4.
Elemental is scared shitless. That's where I was going.
Well, that makes my next turn a lot easier. Actually.
So the highest being a 23, I assume is going to miss.
Yep.
Alright. Sweet. So I added some padding to us.
That's all summons are, is padding.
Alright.
Hang in the wind.
Alright, seeing as my elemental that I summoned, the Fearless Air Elemental, is now running the other way, shitless, I'm going to be like, okay, fuck that shit. And I discard actually do have a damage spell. I'm going to cast, so I assume, how far away is it? Like about 40 feet away from me? Did it move?
15.
15, so not far. Okay. In that case, I'm not even moving forward. Oh, what?
Well, 40, but because it's so big, you can still attack all the berserkers.
Okay, so it's 40 away from me, so I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll move, so still keeping 80 in the air. 10 feet away from it, I'm casting Moonbeam at 7th level. It's got to do a Constitution DC 18.
Con save. Yeah, it makes it.
Ah, damn. All right, so that's 24 points of radiant damage. Within
It
a
looked at your
20.
con save, said nat 20 plus 10, bitch.
Ah, screw that, Tarak.
How much damage?
24 on a failed. Mm-hmm. Nothing else for you. So that's 5 foot radius, 40 foot high cylinder point. So that's for my main action and for bonus action. So one of your barbarians survived, right, Sean?
Yeah, most of them did. One of them died.
One of them died, but one of them is how
Heavily
many hit
wounded.
points? Heavily wounded. Might as well put these spell slots to use. Just a second, boys. Let me grab my food. Oh, sorry about that. So sorry. Okay. So oh, do you want me to heal it? Should I?
No.
Is it worth it? Nah. Screw it. All right. I'm gonna end my turn then.
Okay. Dodorim.
Alright, sharpshooter on the first arrow. Let's get it. Oh, that was over on 19. Oh, natural 20.
There you go.
I will take that. Let's see
Mhm.
here. 6 and an 8, those are good. And then I'm re-rolling for the piercer for this one because it's the 1, so I can only get better. So 39 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second arrow, sharpshooter as well. That is going to be, holy cow, cat. A 28 to hit, and that will be 25 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Moving back 30 feet, and end of turn. Berserkers are going
It is now
to...
bloodied.
What?
It is now bloodied.
uh, Berserkers are going to recklessly attack with their great axes. So... Ooh, this is looking a lot more put... Oh, hello! 17, that doesn't hit, but the 2 natural 20s... So one of them is for 4 points of damage. Oh wait, no, that's 2 dice. Come on now. What? Nope, that didn't work either. Alright. Well, nope, that's not it. 2 of those plus 3.
Real quick. They're not wielding magical weapons in the stat block, are they?
In the stat block, they're not, but they are magically summoned beings. So
Yeah.
that's the question.
A lot of damage.
All right.
Immune.
Yep, I figured. I wasn't sure if you were gonna rule that since they were magically summoned, all things on them were magical. So
Because of the fact that the Trask doesn't even do magical damage. Yeah.
no worries.
It doesn't even do magical damage for some reason. So,
Works for me. So in that case, I'm not even gonna worry about them except for health.
yeah, exactly. They are just nuisances to slow it down. And moving on. Goldan.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I noticed there's a bit of a discrepancy on my character sheet for some reason.
Okay.
So, obviously I have 3rd level spells. However, I don't have a tab for 3rd level spells under my spells on Beyond.
Because you're a warlock.
That's because you're a warlock.
I mean, it's been a hot minute, so...
Remember, all your spell slots are the same level.
Right, because that's the downside. You get to cast them at max level every time, but you don't get to gotcha. Well, Jimtu, how often is this thing roaring in combat?
Constantly.
Okay. I'm going to wait until, like, it opens its mouth good and wide.
Okay. And what are you going to use with your hold action? Your held action.
I am going to expend all of my movement to fly into this thing's mouth.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put bag of holding A into bag of holding B.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
It's literally all I can do. Fucking Eldritch Blast, none of my cantrips work. I can't just walk up and start smacking it with a stick.
Wonderful.
I didn't hear anything of what you just said. All I heard was wonderful.
One cantrip will be wonderful.
What cantrip would be wonderful?
Mind Silver.
I mean, I have that.
I'm going to take the action you did that you just described, but that would actually be a useful cantrip.
I mean, fuck it. If that, let me read the spell real quick.
So again, I'm telling you this after your decision is made, kind of a thing. So it's turn.
Fuck it. I'm dedicated to the bit.
It's roaring. It roars. You do your thing, Aiden. You are black holing the Tarrasque.
Yes.
All right, I need to read this thing.
Now, no, that's not how that works. Gul'dan might be dead. We'll see.
Oh no! This is gonna be glorious. Because there is no save. It just happens.
What does?
You and the Tarrasque both are now on the astral plane, with you inside its mouth.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna plane shift?
Yeah, 8th level spell slot, plane shift.
Hold on, it's a turn before you can do that technically. You're still. This thing is dumb and bent on destruction, so it's still gonna get or try to get the attacks off.
I mean, I'm in its mouth, so feasibly the only attack it can make is a bite attack.
That's what the goblin thought. 35 to hit.
35 hits, and point of order, Steve just tried to get close to its face, not its mouth.
But he also got bit, and then the other attacks as well. So, all right, 36 damage. $34 to hit for 28 damage. $37 to hit for another 28 damage.
Oh, I'm back.
Well, the main
Mouth. And
Who else died?
I might die, we'll see. But I just black holed this thing into the astral plane, so at the end of the day, I win.
it's true.
nice.
Um,
Nice, Steve.
End of the
It's gonna be
day.
much more difficult. My
Dodoram wins.
rescue mission keeps getting more difficult.
I still gotta get cotton set up.
Are we starting in an hour with that?
Yep.
Good.
And 61 acid damage because it swallows you. I made it.
End of the day, I still win.
True. What's your hit points now after all that?
I mean, I go into downed, and then it goes to my turn, so I'd have to make death saves, and then next turn, I'd fail one auto because of acid damage.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's still a chance if I just roll exceptionally well on death saving throws, but
Continuously taking acid damage?
it's like every turn. At the start of your turn, you take like a fistful's worth of dice of acid damage, but it's not like multiple instances.
That is true. So
the potential is there.
I'm just saying, don't you automatically fail it if you take damage on each
You
turn?
fail one.
You get an automatic failure. Yeah, Resident Evil Aiden, you are a hero to all the realm. You trap the Tyrannos on the astral plane by sacrificing yourself.
That's what my plan was. No fair.
Well, you know what the
Very
difference is?
dedicated warlocks today.
You know what the difference is? I pulled it off. You didn't.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, cunt. Get good.
So,
Alright, guys. I'm gonna hop off here to get ready for cotton.
You're good.
Okay.
For the record,
Thanks for the game.
And party of level 15 characters can kill its ass. Congratulations, thanks.
Thanks, Jimtu.
Thank you. Thank you for the session.